Welcome to the Slap Fight Boiling Point previews and best bets. I'm Zach Phillips with the man, the myth, the legend, the college football legend, Joey Knish himself right here, part of the Hammer Betting Network. Specifically, this man right here, part of Hit the Books. You've probably also seen him as part of other Pro League Network events, looking over at the mini putt events over there, doing commentary, play-by-play breakdown, best bets over there. Mr. Knish, how are you doing here today? Are you ready to get into some slap fight betting content?
Oh, listen, Mr. Phillips. They're trying to take the hits and the real violence out of football, but we're not. They're not doing it here at the slapping, baby. We're ready. We're ready to get some cracks in it. So I'm excited here and ready to see a couple of big time matchups we got on the card coming up.
So, Knish, let's first and foremost head on over to Okuma 915 taking on the Slim Reaper. And if you are not yet familiar with the odds here, we're currently looking at Okuma 915 as a heavy favorite coming in, minus 350, Slim Reaper plus 250 sitting right now. If you're going to look over to maybe a prop in terms of a yes, no on the knockout or the TKO, right now the no sitting at minus 300, yes plus 225. Knish, you looking into this matchup a little bit. We watched some of the previews. We read through the description of what's going on here. Do you have a side that you're leaning right now, maybe a prop that you'd be looking to bet?
Listen, I think Okuna is short here. I got to tell you. I don't know. I'll give it the Slim Reaper some credit here. He's going up against some, but Okuna undefeated, 8-0. He's already beat some of the other guys on the, some of the main contenders on this card as well. I don't see it here. I'm not one. To me, and I know he's gone to decision a few times, but to me, this is chalk all day. I don't think Slim has a shot here. I've seen some minus 350 out there in the market, in the slapping market, baby. I think that's short. I don't really see an avenue for the Reaper to come in here. Give me Okuna, and I think he stays undefeated, the champ. No one's going to touch him this day, baby.
Minus 350, Okuma 915. We're thinking maybe this one's a little bit short. Maybe, Knish, we're looking at a Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor type odds here, once in a lifetime type of bet. Maybe that's what we're looking at. But I will say this.
Listen, the guy has shown no real weakness so far in his career, and you were only getting minus 350 here against the Reaper, who has multiple losses. So to me, I don't see it. I don't think if there's somebody that's going to take Okuma down, unfortunately, I don't think it's Slim here.
Well, let me ask you this. There is a prop up currently right now. Yes, no, TKO or KO. The no currently sitting at minus 300. Yes for a KO or a TKO in this matchup at plus 225. Would you have any interest on that number? Does it maybe need to get a little bit higher? What are your kind of thoughts on where that line's coming in right now?
If there was a dollar or plus money that I'm going to take in this fight, it would be on the KO. I'd be much more interested in that than backing Slim out right here. I know Okuma's gone to decision in a number of his fights, but I think the Reaper is kind of primed here to potentially get KO'd. And if we're getting a short price on the money line, I think KO or TKO is kind of a potential here. So the plus 225 on the yes there would be the only plus money I'd bet on this fight. It'd either be a Kuna money line, take a little bit of sprinkle on the yes as far as a TKO.
Let's move on here. We got the Outlaw taking on the Slap Savage. Little bit closer here. We've seen some big favorites in the first two fights. Now we're going to kind of come in. Outlaw minus 150. The Slap Savage currently sitting at plus 130. Before we get into other markets, initial thoughts on the line, short, long. Is there a side you'd be looking to back here between Outlaw and the Slap Savage?
You know what? This is the first dog in terms of the fights going down on the card that I can kind of get into here with the Slap Savage here. He got some previous experience, or seeing this guy's background. He does taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, paints on the side. Guy's the man of all, everything, the most interesting man in the world here. Now he's slapping. So I think Slap Savage here on the money line. He's a live dog, baby. Short dog, plus 130 out there. I like it. I would say Outlaw. Not one is. I would have this more of kind of a pick. Both guys, very competitive. Slap Savage been around the game for a long time. Outlaw, I know he's been doing some different word on the street for the Kanishi Mole saying he's been training up for this one. But hey, I like Slap Savage here. I think getting plus money on him is a good bet. I think with his experience in that, this is one that should be closer to, could go either way. I'll take the plus 130.
Now, is there any other markets you'd be looking to get into? I mean, we're looking currently at the yes-no on the TKO, KO market. No currently sitting at minus 500, feeling like this one probably goes the distance, versus the yes at plus 350. How do you kind of see this playing out? You're saying pick 'em here. Do you see this finishing in decision, or do you think maybe if one of these guys is going to take it, it's going to be via KO, TKO?
Yeah, you know what neither of these guys, massive power or a history of TKOs. It'd be one. Do I want to lay a minus 500 on the TKO? No, a no TKO, no. But at the same time, listen, you never know with coming into it. So I prefer, of all the things, Slap Savage is the dog price. Can't lay that number on the no, even though that neither of these guys has really been a finisher in their career.
Book that one. Best bet here in that slap fight matchup. Now moving on. We got Black Larry against the Wild Man. Black Larry minus 275, Wild Man plus 200. We're seeing this one. This is the first round prop that we've seen go up to the 8.5 mark. If you're looking at this matchup, maybe you looking at a side, or are you looking at round props? How do you kind of want to dive into this one?
Yeah, this is one. So, we don't have a lot of, background here on Black Larry. I think he came in once. He had, one victory so far. The Wild Man had a 9-round bout where he lost to the Outlaw. So a little bit of where, information, we don't have a ton of background on these guys of how they're going to perform or a long history of their career. So this is one that, I'm a little conflicted on as far as I couldn't lay this number with Larry, not knowing, how much, he can go into it and compete. And as you said, the round prop here, 8.5 getting up to it. I got to tell you, of all the fights, this is the one that, in terms of a stay away or a best, this is the one that I didn't feel the greatest about having a side or a total in this one. Was kind of a stay away for me, and will probably be a watch and enjoy, gather a little bit more information on each guy. Right. Now, final fight of the night. Oh, baby. This is the one we're all waiting for. The Cannon versus the Slap Daddy. Cannon coming in minus 200. And your guy, Slap Daddy, plus 150. Knish, I'm just going to let you take the floor here. You got it in the title. You got it on your name there. Tell me why it's the Slap Daddy outright. I mean, hashtag wrong slapper favored? Give me the Slap Daddy. He's been talking the big game. I like this coming in. Said he's been doing nothing but grinding, coming up 2 months, 7 days a week, slap. I'm not totally sure how you prepare other than, slap. I mean, do you let your boys or your wife slap you to prepare for these things? I don't know what it is, but I know he's been training hard for this one. Yeah. The Cannon misfires this event, baby. Give me the Slap Daddy. I like the dog. I like him outright. And I'm going to sprinkle a little TKO. Slap Daddy outright, and he knocks out the Cannon. There you go. There's our full card of best bets for the Slap Fight Boiling Point preview, courtesy of the Hammer Betting Network. Myself, Zach Phillips, and Joey Knish. You can find us with college football content. The college football. Well, I guess you can't really say you're the godfather of college football. You're the. I might be the godfather of slap fighting though. After this card. Might be the godfather of slap fighting after this. Hopefully, we don't see you go some championship series type of predictions like we know some people have had some tendencies to do. Golf, so maybe we got to do some one-on-ones with the Hammer here with the slap fight. Pizzola or get plus EV out here. This is more of my kind of event here. Well, Knish, thank you for the preview. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully we win a bunch of money on the Slap Fight Boiling Point showdown here. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Greatly appreciate it as always. And good luck on the bets.